How you doing, guys? Professor EDC with another first impressions video, and it's that time to finally get to first impressions of Jack Wolf knives, and decided to wait for this video because there's just a whole bunch of things to talk about the Cyborg Jack. And I have these two versions, these two different materials in the Cyborg Jack that I want to talk about. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it more or less? Let's find out. Well, you all know how the packaging comes. It comes in its nice silky box, which I have one right here, and the tubes are awesome. They really are, especially this one. I like this one. This all of the animation is fantastic, but this one just I don't know, it really did it for me. Comes with the pug, and of course it comes with one of these what you call them? Well, one of these cloths that are pretty good. As you can see, I keep on using them to clean the knives. It also, each and every one, they come with this slippy, and fantastic quality, really. All of my collection, all of the knives have their own slippy, and of course all of them are being used. So let's talk about these pattern. Let's talk about the Cyborg Jack. And what can we say about it? Well, first of all, let's take some measurements, shall we? This slip joint is 7 inches of length. The blade is at 3 inches, and the cutting edge is at 2 3/4, more or less, of an inch of cutting edge. Let's weight the suckers. I have two, one in micarta, this black micarta, and this carbon fiber. Are we in ounces? Let's go to ounces. There we go, micarta. 2.34 ounces. Carbon fiber, 2.38 ounces. So you see a minor difference there. And let's see if this thing can measure really the stock thickness. 2.8 millimeters. Well, let's go to inches. 100,000 stock thickness, but behind the edge, and here's where, oh my god, it went to 0. It goes to 0, so it can't measure it. And you see, this is what we get with every single one of Ben's creations. There has been one that it's a bit thicker, and that would be the Lannis clip. And the Lannis clip is just a bit thicker and a bit bigger, and we have it here. Oh, not this one. This one's a surprise. But here's the Lannis clip. So for those of you who think that they are the same clip point, they totally are not. As you can see right there in comparison. And the Lannis clip is just a tad thicker behind the edge, but let's measure 100 thousandths stock thickness, and behind the edge 10 thousandths behind the edge is what, 10 thousandths behind the edge, and I bet it's just a bit under that, because it goes again, it goes to zero, between 0 and 10 thousandths behind the edge. So, and I heard somewhere else 8 thousandths behind the edge. So it really is, they are amazing, they are lasers, and fantastic, with a fantastic geometry all around. But apart from that, well, let's go to comparisons before I keep on going. Here, and I'm going to use this one. Here we have a Victorinox Huntsman, and our typical Euro, US quarter, and what else? I'm a bit all over the place because I'm going to show a few different things. And this Buck 110, another gorgeous clip point, different clip points. But let's continue. Oh, I know what I was missing. Here's a number 2 pencil and our Sharpie. The other thing that I didn't measure was the closed length, 4 inches, and that's for the Lannis. How does it carry? Well, just like that. And let me show you, because I have it right here in the 5th pocket. It's just perfect for the 5th pocket, as you can see. So, the Cyborg jack. Here is against the Rat 2 and the Rat 1. So as you can see, is almost just 3 hairs shorter than the Rat 1. How about the thickness? There you can see. And, well, materials. Construction, full titanium. M390. Take a look at that. What a beautiful look at that blade, right? In this case, micarta. But as you can see, the micarta is just nested in that titanium construction and is absolutely flushed. There are no seams. And that's the case, at least in all of mine, all of the Jackwolf knives I've gotten, that's the case. But I wanted to show this clip point because clip points always can, well, all blades, right? But there is a thing about clip points that might just fascinate us. And here we have a few of them. And this will take me to the next comment. What Ben Belkin has done here is, I think, something really different. And why is that? Well, let's take this pattern. First of all, the shape is faceted, as you can see here. I hope the light helps just a bit. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 faces, and it's really, really comfortable in the hand. This clip point is more on the trailing side, more on the Turkish, the Persian side of things. And I have another very close relative as to the blade shape. Yeah, that's it. The open L. And you can see that belly and that swoop. It just, here it's more, the blade just kind of drops, and here Ben takes it up like it's going to be a harpoon-like. And so, Professor, why are you all over the place? Why are you talking about all of these? Because this is a very different pattern from what we usually see in the slip joint world. At least for me, this is a whole different pattern, and something that I haven't spoken to Ben about this pattern and where did he got it from. I mean, the idea. And on purpose, I didn't want to talk to him. I didn't want to ask him because I wanted to explore this pattern on my own, and just looking to different patterns, different brands. You know, there really is nothing like it. And the closest thing I got to, and you're going to be surprised by this one, is, and just let me open up the view. The closest would be this zero tolerance. This is the 462-0462 by Dmitry Sienkiewicz, and this we can see just a bit in the handle, right? And it's, I think, the closest comparison, just a tiny reminiscence of the 462. Just following the geometry, just following the lines. You know, it's what it reminded me of. I'm not saying that it's a copy or anything else. Don't get me wrong. It's just it's such a different pattern, and really, all of the Jack Wolf so far have surprised me, and I'm really enjoying my collection and these knives. But this one, this pattern, this model is just, I think, the very first different, and we can talk about the K9, but this is Ben Belkin taking off, I think. And are we looking at the Sienkiewicz, at the Dmitry Sienkiewicz of slip joints? Are we looking at a new design pattern? Absolutely. And are we looking at someone who's gonna really, really take slip joints to the next level? I think so. I truly think so. And I say this as a collector, and I say this as a user. I've been using all of my Jack Wolves with different in different activities, from whittling to foot prep to cutting cardboard. You'll see in upcoming videos. But great job on this, Ben. Congratulations. I love the pattern. I have loved all the patterns, but this one, it just, I can see the design language and where it's going, and where it's going I know not, but I like what I see. And so, yeah, this is a bit longer than my usual first impressions, but I really wanted to talk about what I see in these knives, and why they are so versatile for so different, for many different ages and styles, and mix and matching these knives with watches is also tremendous, because you can spend hours with that and really play with all the possibilities, and with what not. You can talk about hanks, you can talk about coins, and etc., etc. But Jack Wolf knives, what a design language. Professor EDC out.